98 achievements, 1 save. This is Achievement Chaser. Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Achievement Chaser for episode 163 now. And after our miraculous comeback versus Arsenal, we're going over back to Brazil for more World Cup qualifying. We have today Ecuador and Brazil. Not Brazil. We are Brazil. Ecuador and Argentina coming up. So I thought we'd play these two games. I think we've only got 6 games left. We have qualified, actually. I didn't record it. We've played a few games. I think the Chile game was the last one, our first draw, which was very upsetting. We then went on to win 2-1 versus Peru. We actually went 1-0 down as well in this game. Williamson with the goal here. Here we go. Aguilar into Flores, into Williamson with a ridiculous strike from the edge of the box. And I was like, oh my God, are we gonna drop points 2 games in a row? But no, Alan Enrique got us a goal back in the 23rd minute to level it up. Long through ball. He takes it down very nicely, beats his defenders, and then slots it past the keeper. 4-1-1. They then got a goal disallowed, actually, but Julinho in the 89th minute with another goal for Brazil scores to put us up 2-1 and to win the game. Very, very nice there. We then took on Venezuela, won this one 4-1. Julinho, he's a man on fire. He loves scoring goals. Everaldo with the ball in, and Julinho heads in very nicely for 1. And then Donizetti gets our second in the 44th minute. They sort of mess it up. Falls to Donizetti, who's playing attacking midfielder actually this game. And I don't know what the keeper's doing. He wasn't doing much, to be honest. He's beaten his front post there, and that is 2. They do get a goal back through Hurtado here to make it 2-1 and put us a bit under pressure here. I was a bit worried. Baptista put through to Hurtado, and I don't know what D'Ambros is doing. Probably a similar mistake to what he did versus Motta. But then Sergio Vinicius, a new call-up from Porto, striker, gets a goal. So that's his first goal for Brazil, which is pretty nice. And then Jose Everaldo got a penalty late on for 4-1. And then we took on Colombia away and won 4-0. Very, very nice game. 2 for Renan and 2 for Jose Everaldo. First for Jose here in the 19th minute. Ferreira on the ball, plays it back to Jose. It's blocked. It falls to Renan. It wasn't Everaldo's goal, it was Renan's goal. Never mind. Then Jose scored a minute later. Sergio Vinicius into Donizetti, to Leo, back to Donizetti, plays it into Leo, into Jose, and he finishes past the keeper for pretty much 2 goals in 2 minutes in this game. And then Renan gets another goal in the second half. A short corner actually there into Leo, and Renan smashes it in the top corner there. 4-3, and then a few minutes later Jose goes, oh, he's got 2, I'll get 2 now. Adriano on the wing plays it into Renan, who shoots himself, but it falls to Everaldo. Renan probably wishes it just went in himself for the hat-trick, but there we go. So if we look at the World Cup qualifiers, we have qualified. We are 7 points clear of Argentina at the moment. We are doing very well. 11 wins and 1 draw, 31 goal difference, 34 points. So Ecuador away today, and then Argentina at home. Let's see the team. This is the team lineup we're going to go with today. D'Ambros, Korn, Tiba, Julinho, Marco Aurelio, Leo and Jordan, Everaldo, Jami, Rodrigo, and Sergio Vinicius up top. He is, I think, what you're obviously all known from his Porto Ds. I've been trying him out in comparison to Anderson Luiz. I feel like Anderson Luiz was running a bit cold recently, and my assistant manager kept saying to bring in Sergio Vinicius, so I thought I'd give him a chance. We don't really have anyone amazing at striker, so we'll just leave it at that. This is the team I'm going to go with today. Let's see how we do. I probably should not be playing Everaldo, actually, because he's on a yellow, and being banned from the next game would not be good. But we will see. Okay, Renan actually isn't in these games. He got injured. We called him up and then he got injured, so he is out of this these internationals. I don't know how, but Renan is probably one of our top goal scorers from centre mid. He's not even, like, normally I would never include him, but he was in one of the first squads and he's played so well for the international team. I can understand why some international managers constantly play players that don't get played for their clubs and stuff because they just know they work in their system. And I think that's what Renan does for us. They are playing a very defensive formation, so we will go on the attack straight away. Do I remember anyone from this team? I don't think I do. I don't even know what the reverse fixture was. I think, well, we did beat them. The only people we haven't beaten is Chile so far. But here we go, straight into the game. Let's pause that and change it to 2D. There we go, and go on to attacking. And then encourage. There we go, straight off the bat. Let's give him a good encourage. They've got a chance early on. Corner from Franco into Mina. He's completely unmarked. Back to Franco. Ball in. Oh, it hits the post. An early chance. One of the big problems with Brazil, I feel, is that we do concede chances early in the match. And then we need to come back. We do normally come back, but that's because we are against weak opponents a lot of the time. So maybe in the World Cup, we might have to worry about this. We'll have to see. To be fair, we are attacking in most of these games. So maybe we'll just back off a little bit. Rodrigo into Jose. And Jose opens the scoring within the first 6 minutes. Don't know how many goals Jose got. Oh, okay, there we go. It's 10th goal for Brazil. That is incredible. In one Copa America and one qualifying campaign, he's now got 10 goals for Brazil already. I feel like he's going to be on a lot of Brazil goals by the end of his career. Fantastic ball in and a lovely little header. I kind of want to stay as Brazil manager for a long time. Tiba should score from there. Just to make sure my players do well. But I feel like if we do ever win a World Cup, I want to go to smaller nations. I'm staying at the big nations because our achievement is we need to win the World Cup. So the best chance to do that is with the big nations. But once we do that, I feel like I want to try the runs with the small nations, and try and get them on a crazy World Cup run. So we'll have to see. But I know, Rodriguez goes wide. I know with certain players, like the assistant manager for the first, all of my tenure, he was like, oh yeah, Jose shouldn't be in this squad. I'm like, he's literally the best winger we've got in this squad. And you don't want to include him for a 31-year-old, what's his name? I forgot his name. Well, maybe Vinicius or someone like Zhao. I forgot. Jimmy. Jimmy just can't stop scoring. That's an assist to Everaldo. Another goal for Jimmy there. Fantastic work. 20 minutes in, we're 2-0 up. But this assistant manager constantly tries to take my choices out of this, and it just doesn't make sense. Jimmy just decides to go at him himself there. He thought about passing off and went, oh no, if they're not going to tackle me, I'll just run through them. It's like playground football. So this is quite a nice match leading up to the Argentina game, which is going to be a lot tougher, I feel. Korn on the ball at the moment. Can he put a ball in? He does. Sergio Vinicius. Oh, it's blocked on the line. They can counter here. Ramirez into Franco. Campana. Can they do anything? Whoever that is getting the run around. Is that Leo or Jordan? Doesn't start for Arsenal, but can start for Brazil. That's the same with Jimmy. He doesn't start a lot behind Enrique, but for some reason he can start for Brazil. To be fair, getting Jimmy for Brazil was a really good coup. He's done amazing for us. They've got a chance here. Quero to Velez, Franco, Espinosa. They're going backwards now. Can we catch them on the counter-attack here? Franco again, just pressure them, lads. Ayovi, Espinosa, they keep it. There we go. Tiba steps in. Leo on it now. Plays a good ball down to Rodrigo on the left wing. Can he hit either Sergio or Jose? He's going to go himself. He hits the back post. Oh my days. What is Sergio Vinicius doing? Everaldo gets his 11th goal for Brazil, but that's only because I think it's probably miss of the year from Sergio Vinicius. What is he doing here? Hold on, let's just slow this down. Is it... That doesn't work for some reason. That's weird. Let's just... Rodrigo, he plays it. He heads it off the bar. Then I don't understand. He heads it off the bar from literally a yard out and then tries to control it, and the keeper comes in and saves it, and then Everaldo touches it in. I honestly want to see the XG for that shot after the game. My days. When was that? That was 26th minute. My God. That is insane. I can't believe... I was like, oh, here we go. Sergio Vinicius goal, easy. And I went, oh my God. Jimmy running forward. Can Sergio Vinicius score? We have a real issue with strikers. I need to train Jose Everaldo to be a striker, obviously, because these guys cannot finish to save their lives. I think I'm going to take him off at half-time at this rate. He's been awful. the amount of chances he's missed. Good ball into Jose there, into Rodrigo, and that is 4-0 before half-time. Basically, everyone else can score apart from our strikers, it seems. Our centre-mids have a better scoring ratio than the strikers do. Good throw in there. Jose Everaldo into Rodrigo, and that is 4. And game very, very much over at half-time. Let's keep... I want to take Jose off because I don't want to get him a yellow to be out of the Argentina match, but at the same time I want to get him a hat-trick. Early chance already here. Aurelio, can we get a penalty early on for Jose just to finish? Jordan, Sergio Vinicius, Jami driving forward himself. He tries the shot. He plays better for the Brazil than he does for us, honestly. He doesn't say that he's bad for us, but just his performances are insane. I swear to God, Sergio Vinicius cannot hit a barn door. Just come off, mate. Sorry, fella, it's not for you. It's just not for you, mate. Football's not for you. Like, international football just not for you, fella. How has he missed that? Honestly, it's an open net, mate. It's an open net. Like, he's probably half of our XG. It feels like I'm playing with Timo Werner, man. My days. That was just terrible. Vinicius Jr. wins the ball there, but then loses it. They've got the ball back. They've gone long, but they've gone straight back to us. Can we ramp up this goal difference? I want to break the record for most goals scored in qualifying. I think it's Brazil and something like 60. Don't know what we're on at the moment. Vinicius Jr. Rodrigo. Oh, it's saved. Jose onto it. Can he put a ball back in? Does to corner. Rodrigo's there, and that's a second for Rodrigo. So up to 5 now with half an hour to go. It is pretty much a demolition job. Very, very nice. So let's just keep going. Just keep scoring as many. I feel like it's going to be a long episode because just how many highlights we're getting here. Julinho and Tiba with yellows. Hopefully they're not suspended. We'll have to see. Okay, long ball up to Vinicius Jr. Oh, he beats his man with these. Can he play into Rodrigo? He's going to go himself here, isn't he? Of course he is. You had a free man on your left and go, nah, I'm going to shoot. To be fair, it's understandable when you're 5-0 up. Rodrigo with a free kick there. I probably just should to keep the clean sheet, like get the striker sorted, get the right back. He's pushed forward a little bit, but not really. They've got a right mid on, have they? Where's their right mid? There he is. Chavez. Sort him out as well. There we go. Jose's okay. We are going to take off Jose. He's very tired. Ronaldson, Donizetti can come on. It's nice when you can bring a player of his quality off the bench, which is pretty good. It's the problem with Donizetti is he only plays right wing. He plays attacking midfield and right wing, but if he could play left wing, my days. Maybe I should try Jose on the left. But Jose on the right is so good, cutting in. He's ridiculous. I don't want to sort of throw him out on the left just because he can play there. They've actually, oh my goodness, Dambros with a save. First big chance for Ecuador, and it's actually saved, which is a miracle, to be honest with you. There we go. Jose's off. 20 minutes to go. More highlights potentially. I don't know what to talk about anymore. We just got like it's just lots of goals at this point. No sendings off though, lads. Rodrigo, he's the only one on left for a hat trick. Can he get his? Jami. Can we get some more Salgueiros goals for Brazil? Jami going himself here. He's going to play it into Vinicius Jr. and he's showing the strikers how to finish. That is 6 now. It's a demolition job. It's an absolute demolition job, lads. There's Jami is incredible. He just I don't know. I think he's been starting to show that at Salgueiros, and I think probably one of the next big sales might be Alan Enrique. Honestly, it might be him. I've thought about it for a couple of years. He's still very good in the squad though, so we'll have to see. He's getting old. He's 25, but I need to sort of get out of the mindset of an FM manager where you sell your players once they hit 25 because you're like, oh, that's when they're worth the most money. Okay, we'll sub off Leo and we'll sub off. No, we'll just leave it for now. You sell them with the most money, but it's like, no, their primes are 25 to 28. Why would you sell them in their prime? But at the same time, you're like, oh, but look at all this 18-year-old regen's just come through. He's going to be even better. You've got to try and get out of that mindset and be like, no, you keep your core squad together and you try and get your regens, or maybe Jami, but it's just like, well, maybe if you gave Jami more game time, he'd be the one developing into an incredible player. And Ecuador do get one back. It's very upsetting that literally in the 92nd minute they've scored. Really poor from the defense there. Put a damper on things. The last goal wins. Ecuador won that game. Yeah, poor Sergio Vinicius will not be getting called up again. Anderson Luiz, you're back in, fella, because that is just atrocious from Sergio Vinicius. We'll probably try and start another striker for the Argentina game. We'll have to see. But hold on, we'll wait. We'll wait. see what's happening. Well, actually, we don't need to. We'll be back for Argentina. Okay, we are back now for the second game versus Argentina. First versus second. And to be completely honest, I messed up and played a full-strength side versus Ecuador, which means they're all tired for Argentina. So, slightly different team today. D'Ambros, Felipe, Tiba, Julinho, Adriano, Jordan, Marcos Antonio, Donizetti, Alan Enrique, Argules, and Jami is the starting 11. We've got a lot of players on the bench, but a lot of tired players. And after Belois got injured for 3 weeks and South Africa duty and is now out of the Champions League final, quarter-final, not the final, I don't want to take the risk with a few of my other players. Belois get injured so much from South Africa duty because he's carrying that entire team on his back, fuming. But yeah, we go against Argentina. It doesn't mean much. They've qualified now. So have Chile. I think we're the 3 teams to have qualified. But I want to keep our winning streak going. I want to keep our really, really good record. And to be fair, it's a rival game against Argentina. It's always going to be big. A few tired players out there for them. They didn't seem to be resting too many players. Lautaro Martinez up top for them still. Thiago Almada for them. Gallegos, remember we just played against him with Arsenal. He did score against us, but he was playing centre-back. So it's interesting to see him playing centre-mid for them. Brian Romero, I think. Is he... I think I've scouted this guy. I don't know if he's a real player or a scouted player. He is a scouted player. He's gone to Liverpool from River Plate. I do remember. I nearly signed him, actually. I tried to sign him, I think. But he went to Liverpool, of course. Okay, here we go, lads. Let's see whether we can do the business versus Argentina today. Antonio with an early yellow and Argentina with an early chance. Mino on the ball. Good tackle by Jordan. We don't have our mega players, but hopefully this B team, well... It's not a B team. It's got some good players. Donizetti, one of them here. Argules on the ball with the left wing. Can he pull it back? He's gone himself. Oh. Well then. Well done, Argules, to be completely honest with you. I thought you should have pulled it back, but he's just decided... There's no one in the middle, so I'll just kick it off one of their players. Argules beats his man here. I thought he'd pull it back to Jami there, but he just decides to go himself, and he shoots, and... Calabrese not in the good position, to be completely honest, there to deal with that, and kicks it into his own net. Jordan, interception again there. Tries to go long, but it's cut out. Poor from him. Oh, but he cuts that out again. Enrique nearly losing it, but he's gone himself. Okay, going down the right wing. I feel like this is a lot more team of players rather than a squad, but they're doing pretty well at the moment. Donizetti, Pablo Felipe, Jami scores again, and it's 2-0 to Brazil within the first 10 minutes of this game. My days, and we've only had one shot on target. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, to be fair, that Argules shot should count. That should count as a shot. It was a definite shot. It wasn't a cross. But 2 goals in 2 minutes. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of yellows. It's a bit of a high stakes match, I think. But we've got very lucky with our play so far. 2 counter-attacks and 2 goals. And we are very much in the driving seat in this match. Hopefully we can do a bit more domination here and actually get some chances rather than just sort of picking them off, because I feel like they might come on to us in the second half or just now. Felipe cuts that out though. Well done, Tiba. Felipe playing it round well. Don't go long. Donizetti on the right wing now. Going to go himself into Pablo Felipe on a yellow. Watch out, fellow. Okay, plays it across. It's cut out, but falls to Julinho. Adriano. Argules. Can he put a ball in instead of hitting it out defender? Donizetti. 3-0. We've only had 2 shots on target. This is FM. This is what FM is. 2 shots on target, 3 goals. It's beautiful. Fantastic play by Argules again, to be fair. Doing very well actually today. And Donizetti on hand to put it in the back of the net for 3. And Argentina don't know what's hit them at the moment. They do have another chance. All the chances start with them, but us just picking it up. Almada running through and... Oh, that's not a good shot, to be completely honest, fella. Not a good shot at all. Okay, another chance. Maybe it starts with us this time. Felipe, Enrique, Argules off the post. Oh, it was nearly 4. So nearly 4. I would love if we score more goals than we have shots on target in this game. And it looks like half-time it is 3-0 to Brazil. I'm very pleased, lads. Keep this up. My goodness. Have they changed anything? No, they haven't. Guzman scores for Chile. Nice to see. Hopefully he gets subbed off early. Donizetti with a corner. Plays it in. It's cleared. Marcos Antonio will get to it. Don't do anything silly, fella. He's tried to go himself, and he gives it away. That's what I said about don't do anything silly, and now none of our players went to that ball. This might be an Argentina goal, you know. Mino, still running. Good. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Julinho, penalty given away. Natara to take, and we're letting him back into this game 5 minutes into this half. It's just very typical. Extremely typical, and 3-1 now. Don't throw away a 3-0 lead. We've literally just done that 2 episodes ago. I really, really don't want that happening. Demand a little more from the boys. Like, we haven't played extremely well, but at the same time, I didn't make the sub in. I didn't pause it in time. They brought on 2 different left and right wingers. Bruno Nunez and Renato Riquelme come on. Let's get them sorted. Let's see if we can score from this corner at least. Donizetti. Julinho nearly makes up for it with a corner. He scores more corners for Brazil than he does bloody us. I don't know what that's come from. Another chance for Argentina. It's cleared, but we're not going to do anything with it. They go long again. Julinho clears back straight to Pizarro. Come on. Julinho clears again. Now, Enrique, why are you passing it to them? Riquelme. Dambros. What a save, fella. That is a mega save from him. Rodolfo Hernandez comes on. They've made all of their subs. Okay. Should we make a sub? Jordan's looking tired in midfield. We'll bring on Thiago Enrique Maya. He's come on for the injured... who is it injured? Renan. He's going to get his debut. We'll bring on Marcos Vinicius as well for Julinho. Keep these Salgueiros boys fit. But Maya, obviously a player we've sold, but he's done well. Oh, and Jami hits the post literally from a yard out. Unfortunate for him. Maybe it's just a striking role in Brazil. It just doesn't do well. Can't believe he missed that. And we've got more goals than shots on target this game. I'm very proud of that, honestly. I'm very proud of that. Donizetti into Vinicius. And his shot is blocked on the line. We could have had more. We could have had more, to be fair, but I love that. More goals than shots on target. Love to see it. I'm very pleased with that performance, lads. A big win versus Argentina. A lucky win, I'll give you that. But it is a relatively weakened side versus an Argentina side, and we absolutely dominated them. 9 points clear. Well, Chile are now above them now with a 4-0 win. Massive stuff there. I think most people have nearly qualified at this point. Everyone's trying to take my players at this point. But what do we have next? I think we'll probably miss the next set. Uruguay, Paraguay. We might come back for Peru. We might come back for the last game, which will be next season. So, you know, a bit of time until then. But obviously, we will be back. We actually do have our quarterfinal opponents. I will show you who it is. It's Man City. Man City again. We could have got Lazio. We could have got Atletico. We could have got Benfica, even Juventus. But Man City, a team we've had lots and lots of games versus. Let's look at the past meetings. Hold on. Here we go. We are yet to beat them. We lost to them into the quarters. We drew 0-0 at home and lost 4-1 away. Hoping for a better time this time, but we will see. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.